snorkeling slash scuba diving project. So when the whole idea for Project 2 came up, I immediately knew that I wanted to do scuba diving. Like when Drew first brought it up, I got on my phone and started looking up classes and stuff. And I was so excited that there was a class that was available to do in our amount of time we had to do this project. So when Drew was talking about what people pick for their Project 2, he was talking about how people usually pick new skills or something that they want to refine or just something that they've always wanted to do and do a project about it and have something to show the class. So that was kind of difficult for me to do in that sense because I don't really have anything to show you guys. I don't even have my scuba certification card yet because I have to do an open water dive in order to get that, which I'm not going to be doing until March when I'm in St. Croix for spring break. But anyway, so I realized that doing a video would be the best way to describe how scuba diving has impacted me because the new product for my project is myself. So I'm going to explain that a little bit. When first going into this project, I wasn't terrified of scuba diving, but I was considerably afraid of it. And after giving some careful thought to why that was, I had to look back at why I was afraid of snorkeling. So I wasn't always a snorkeler, I was always a swimmer, but I was not always a snorkeler by any means. So going back through all of my pictures, this picture immediately struck me. This is me and my dad in 2007 in St. John, and although I look happy, I can guarantee you that after this picture was taken, I was crying and I didn't want to go. I wasn't afraid of swimming, I wasn't afraid of fish, I wasn't afraid of anything like that. I've always been a very logical person, so I'm not really afraid of anything like scary movies or bridges or drowning. I'm not afraid of anything like that because I'm just logical and I know the chances of things happening are very low. So I'm not afraid of anything like that. And so it took me a while to figure out why am I afraid of scuba diving? I'm an experienced snorkeler, I'm not afraid of swimming, I'm not afraid of drowning, I'm not afraid of any ocean life by any means. I go down and pet stingrays and pet turtles and stuff. I'm not afraid of anything like that. So I realized what my true fear was the fear of the unknown. So although I've seen a lot of scuba diving going on and I had a general knowledge of what the equipment was and how it worked, I've never done it myself, so I feel I didn't have enough information in order to understand it. So things that I don't understand, I'm afraid of, I feel. So back when I was a kid, I didn't really understand snorkeling, I guess what it was, what could happen when I was out there. And I guess the same thing goes with scuba diving. I didn't understand the equipment, I didn't understand how difficult it was going to be. So after doing the class, I'm definitely not afraid of it anymore. I'm just a little anxious to do my open water dive, but I feel once I do it, all of my fears will be gone. Because anytime I try something and I completely understand it, I feel I'm not afraid of it in any sense whatsoever anymore. So that's why I started snorkeling at such a young age, but it took me a while to realize, okay, I understand this now. I'm old enough, I know what's going to happen. But yeah, so now that I'm not afraid of scuba diving, it's super exciting. And that's kind of what this project has created for me. It's created a new version of myself. So I'm not someone who would want to be afraid of scuba diving as a sport because I go to these tropical islands all the time. I'm always going places where scuba diving is big, and I've even wanted to do it in Michigan where you can explore shipwrecks and stuff. So it's really cool that I've created this new version of myself, and I mean, it's cool to just say I'm scuba certified anyway, but it's really awesome that I'm not afraid of it like I was with snorkeling, because now I can experience this totally new thing and I know I'm going to love it because I love snorkeling so much. Overall, Project 2 has created not only a new skill for me to use, but a new and improved version of myself. I'm so glad I took this project as an opportunity to create a new skill I've always wanted to have. This project has helped me realize my fears, face them, and conquer them. I'm excited to become scuba certified in March on my trip to St. Croix and to continue using this skill on other trips around tropical islands and Michigan.